Hello, I'm Seema from Allo Basics. I welcome you all for the next video on wave optics. In this video, we'll study Huygens wave theory. 3 years later, from the Newton proposed his theory regarding particle nature of light, that is, in 1668, a Dutch physicist, Huygens, proposed his theory regarding nature of light. Let us have a look on his assumptions regarding wave nature. What Huygens has considered? Huygens said that light is in the form of waves. What was his consideration? He said that it is a wave caused by vibrations of particles of the medium. All of you are familiar that waves are nothing but vibrations of particles in the medium, or we say that oscillations of particles. Now, when it is said to be wave, at the time he has considered that these are longitudinal waves. So according to Huygens, light is in the form of longitudinal waves. As already we have studied waves in 11th standard, so we are familiar with that. And we know that for the propagation of longitudinal waves, some medium is required. From sun, we get light on earth, and when light is traveling from sun to earth, it is traveling long distance. And if it is coming to the earth, naturally there might be some medium. And for that purpose, he has considered that there is a hypothetical ether medium. Name to that medium given by him is ether medium. Hypothetical means what? It is the imaginary medium, or we say that medium is present which we are not able to see. Now, what are the properties of this medium? Properties of this medium are it has zero density, perfect transparency, due to that we are not able to see that medium, and it is present everywhere including vacuum, because we used to say that in between sun and earth vacuum is present. So he has considered that ether medium is present in vacuum also. Now this is assumption of Huygens for wave, or for the propagation of wave medium is required. Now what is next assumption? According to the phenomena known at the time, he could explain reflection, refraction, as well as formation of images by mirrors and lenses. Now this explanation we are going to study in detail in this chapter, so here we will not discuss that. Next, his assumption is that speed of light wave in denser medium is smaller than that in rarer medium. See here, in Newton's assumption, we have seen that Newton has said that speed of light in denser medium is greater than that in the rarer medium, and here Huygens stated exactly opposite to that. But afterwards, when speed of light is measured experimentally, it is observed that speed of light in denser medium is smaller than that in rarer medium. So we say that this assumption is correct. Next, the phenomena known at that time was different colors of light. So, for different colors of light, he said that it is due to different wavelengths of light. Waves are having different wavelengths, and these wavelengths are responsible for different colors. Then, afterwards, few more phenomena observed in 19th century, such as interference, diffraction, and these phenomena were also explained on the basis of wave nature of light. Now this is regarding Huygens assumptions, and what can be explained on the basis of Huygens wave nature of light. We have seen plus points of Huygens wave nature. But at that time, one more well-known phenomena was there, that is rectilinear propagation of light. And this rectilinear propagation of light could not be explained on the basis of wave nature. Because we know that wave nature means it is a up and down vibration. And that Huygens could not explain properly rectilinear propagation of light. That is one of the drawback of Huygens wave nature at that time. Now with that, one more thing is there, that when we talk about ether medium, no evidences of existence of hypothetical ether medium were observed. Scientists have done number of experiments, but no one could detect the presence of ether medium, and scientists were clueless regarding ether medium. It could not explain subsequent phenomena like polarization of light, Compton effect, photoelectric. Now these phenomena are observed in 19th century. So when he put forward his theory, at that time there were problems regarding these 2 points only, that rectilinear propagation and the ether medium. So we say that these are the two major drawbacks regarding Huygens wave theory. But after that, as polarization is the phenomena related to the waves, but still his theory could not explain polarization, because polarization is not satisfied by longitudinal wave. And the main consideration of Huygens regarding light is longitudinal wave. So polarization could not be explained on the basis of wave nature. At the same time, Compton effect and photoelectric effect, these two effects are not explained on the basis of wave nature of light. So this is about Huygens wave nature's assumptions and drawbacks. Now let us do comparison between Newton's corpuscular nature and Huygens wave nature, that will help us for revision of both the theories, and will revise it on the basis of few points. Out of that, first point is nature of light. Now what says nature of light in Newton's corpuscular theory? It has particle nature. What sort of particle? Tiny, hard, massless and elastic particle. According to Huygens, it is in the form of wave, longitudinal wave, and he has predicted presence of hypothetical ether medium. Now what is second point of discussion? Speed of light. According to Newton, speed of light in denser medium is greater than that in the rarer medium, and according to Huygens, it is exactly opposite, that speed of light in denser medium is less than that of speed of light in rarer medium. Next point is color. Regarding color, Newton said that different colors of light are due to different sizes of corpuscles, whereas according to Huygens, different colors are due to different wavelengths of waves. Next point of discussion is what these could explain. So Newton has explained rectilinear propagation of light, reflection of light, refraction of light, etc. Whereas Huygens has explained reflection, refraction, simultaneous reflection and refraction, at the same time newly observed phenomena as interference and diffraction. Next point of discussion is what these could not explain. And in this, Newton could not explain simultaneous reflection and refraction of light, newly observed phenomena as interference, diffraction, and polarization, whereas Huygens could not explain polarization, Compton effect, photoelectric effect, and rectilinear propagation of light. Next point of discussion, what are the drawbacks? So, in this drawback, in Newton's corpuscular theory, actually speed of light in denser medium is less than that of the rarer medium. Exactly opposite to that has been considered by Newton. And drawback of Huygens wave theory is that there is no existence of ether medium. So with the help of this comparison points, very easily you can revise assumptions of Newton's theory, Huygens theory, as well as their drawbacks, and you can write answers based on the Newton's corpuscular nature as well as on Huygens wave nature. According to Huygens, nature of light is longitudinal waves, and the study of light related to wave nature of light is considered as wave optics or physical optics. How to define wave optics? It is a branch of optics which uses wave nature of light to explain the optical phenomena. Earlier, we have seen what is ray optics or geometrical optics, which is based on particle nature of light, and this or wave optics is based on wave nature of light. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.